Does this look kind of like...
You guys in the chat don't know, I regularly ask questions and then the universe immediately answers them.
Yes.
Usually because Morgan's also kind of interrupting the person talking.
It's not always a person talking. It happens in movies.
It happens in movies a lot.
Well, she's interrupting the movie talking.
But also, my biggest pet peeve is me being interrupted. So
It goes both ways. It evens out, right?
riddle me that.
Yeah.
I'm the worst. Sorry, Sam, I interrupted you. Go.
No, yeah, you're good. Does the rope remind, like, or I guess does it seem to be connected to the dwarves because they had like white hair and like pale skin and all that other kind of stuff?
I called it white, but it is a typical straw rope color.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was just adding flavor.
It's a white rope. They had white hair, guys.
Oh my god! Holy crap! It's hair.
When Alex says something, it has all the meaning.
And he's like,
Unless
sorry.
you need to, and then it doesn't
What
mean
does it
anything.
mean?
When it has the meaning, Alex is like, well, you guys didn't ask. Whenever it doesn't have meaning, Alex goes, oh, my bad, I misspoke.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I said
Sorry,
white,
guys,
but
it's
it's just rope.
Sure.
The chair.
This is why we love you, Doe.
I love y'all too. So what would you like to do from this point?
Taffy, want to slide down that rope?
Oh, I have my, I just put my little eye thing up.
Before
You
Taffy
gotta
check-
runs and slides on the rope, I'm going to say, shouldn't we check it for a trap?
Yes.
Arsenaway, make a perception check to see what you see, and whoever wants to inspect the rope for traps or sturdiness, do a investigation check.
I got a 19, Alex.
I will
All
check
right.
for traps.
Arsenaway, as you peer down into the darkness, you follow the rope until you actually can see only about 100 feet down. It does actually coil onto the ground.
Is it 100 feet down?
Yeah.
Do I see anything related to secret magical doorways?
Secret tunnel.
What you see at the bottom of this pit
Is a dragon.
is a mixture
I wouldn't
of
be surprised.
disturbed earth and cobblestone at the edges of it. It's hard to make out exactly what you're looking at, but it is, oddly enough, the first time that you've seen such raw earthen rock exposed inside of the mountain. Everything else you've seen has been carved and intricately designed. So,
All right.
I rolled a 17 on my investigation for traps.
the rope seems very solid. It appears to be tied well, and it does not appear to be extremely old.
Okay.
Alex, does it also look like if we were to go down the rope?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to like figure out, and if we just can't see further out around us too, just let me know. But if we go down the rope, can we make the assumption from where we are now that's likely also the way back out?
As
Or,
best you
know
can
what I mean?
see,
Like, or
yes.
like I'm trying to figure out if the pit is too steep, or if we could like kind of gradually climb up the pit. But I'm imagining a sand dune kind of thing, which are really hard to climb.
As best you can see, the rope would be your only way out, and the ground that you're seeing down there, while being freshly or more disturbed earth and not shaped like the rest of it, it's not necessarily difficult terrain. It looks sort of like it did in the Underdark.
Is this
What Indiana Jones says.
Is this? Does this look like? Is the spire broken off, or is this like a planned part of the thing? Like, does it look like it's planned to do this, or does it look like this has been added? The rope has been added later because the spire fell.
I would say make a perception check, but I think you drawing attention to that and Arsenaway looking at it with hers easily enough, she can tell that. Sorry.
No, I was
Do you want to make a perception check?
No, I was laughing at Becca dabbing.
I was Down because I can't move.
I think you were laughing because you were like, "Yeah, suck at perception."
No, I do, but I'm more looking if there are like cracks in the walls and shit like that, like on the spire itself.
The spire itself seems relatively intact, but at the point where the stairs stop, it is a hard stop. It appears almost to have just been cleaved off in one solid piece. It doesn't seem... There's no jagged edges or anything that would imply it was broken apart.
Does the age of this rope kind of match everything else we've seen?
No, this
In the
rope
city?
is much newer.
Oh. I was kind of thinking like maybe if we pull it, that like
you
a
don't
thing
even
will
need to check
rise.
for that. You can definitely... Because any other rope would have deteriorated. That's easy enough for you to tell.
that's what I was about to say. So we haven't seen any other like rope or like remnants of rope or anything like that.
Not really, no.
Cheryl's gonna say then.
I'm gonna act. Oh, go. Sorry.
So, do you guys think that someone disturbed this resting place?
I'm gonna ask Cena if she's ever been down here.
No, I haven't.
Insight check. Natural 20.
Did not lie.
Sarnoran wouldn't.
What?
The dwarves that we saw.
Mm-hmm.
You believe them to be under some kind of curse or spell?
Could be, yeah.
They're definitely being mind controlled by something.
Hard to tell without being able to get that
Do
close.
you guys think that they were dead or they were alive and being mind controlled?
Alex, would I have seen that?
You did, Sarnoran. You knew that they had not perished.
Yeah, I think
they
you had
were
checked
they were
that.
alive. Yeah.
They were warm.
I just think we should be very careful this rope does not match the age of everything else around here. It could be that these dwarves themselves put that here, but with how much everything else is in disarray.
Sure.
All right.
I'm still gonna go down.
Tilly, do you know how to climb a rope down?
I do. I've practiced. And
All right.
his face lightens a little bit.
Okay. Well then, I'll go first, and
Do you need one of us to hold the torch while you go down, Tilly?
Yes, actually, if you wouldn't mind.
I can probably
Yeah.
hold it and go down. I don't know if you'll make me make.
I think I could too.
Nah, I'm fine with you guys being able to
I'll
carry
hold
that
it.
while you scale down.
Yeah.
So, all of you, minus Clot,
Oh.
who waits
Has he been with us this whole time
Mhm.
down the stairs and stuff?
waits impatiently at the steps. You guys tie him off to the same point that the rope is tied off. Kind of pat him on the head. He
If you kill this donkey or this horse or whatever he is,
then it'll just be D&D.
That would
No.
be you'd be such an ass.
Samuel, dude, that would be.
I wanted to say it.
Guys, I have a joke.
Guys, it's
all
funny,
of you
it's a butt
begin
joke.
to climb down. Give me a climbing order here. Who's going first?
I
Sure.
was gonna say I'll go first, so I'll go second.
Cheryl would be last.
I was gonna ask
Unless-
if Cheryl wanted to flight down, or if you trusted going yourself.
I think we should
Well,
save
now
our
that you
spells in
presented
case
him with
something
the
goes
option.
wrong. As much as Cheryl would want to fly, he's very apprehensive about
Yeah,
Going
about
down
using
there.
going
spells.
down into this hole
Yeah.
that like this rope seems to be the only way back out.
Yeah.
So I have Arsenaway going first, Taffy going second, Cheryl going last.
I'll be in the middle somewhere.
Okay.
I'll be more in the middle somewhere.
Okay, so Ren, then
Okay,
Sarnoran,
I'm-
Cheryl.
Ren is
poising
on
here.
Sarnoran's back.
Yeah, they're together.
Everybody make either athletics or acrobatics checks. See if you can hang on as you descend.
Probably
Athletics
not.
or what?
Oh, thank God.
Acrobatics.
I thought that was a 1. It was a 7. Holy crap.
Still pretty bad.
Still not great.
Well,
yeah.
it's a 9 total. It's still not great, but yeah,
17.
it's not a nat
Okay.
1.
19.
Ren, what did you get?
18.
18. Oh, sorry.
Okay. Sarnorin.
Can't hear what he said.
7.
Okay. And Arsenoe.
19.
Okay. Taffy. What was yours?
17.
Okay.
So the first 3 are all pretty high. The last 2 are not. Pretty. Hush.
Sarnorin, as you all are descending, your curiosity gets the better of you as you peer over your shoulder, trying to get a
Rattle.
glimpse as to what you're dropping into. You
Hush.
fumble your grip a bit and begin to slip down.
Sliding all
The
of us
rope
down.
burns your hand as you try to grip it tighter, but you're not stopping. I need Rin to make a athletics or acrobatics save.
Bubs, you have to make an athletics or acrobatics save. Which dice do you want me to use? Okay, I'm rolling for you. The green one.
The green one.
Okay, that's pretty good. What?
Do you want me to check his sheet?
Athletics or acrobatics? Oh, okay, got it. Okay, 6. Okay. 17 total.
Okay.
Good.
As Sarnorin begins to slip, Rin reaches up while holding on with one hand and kind of props you up so the momentum stops and you're able to
So you
regrip
guys are
for a
together.
moment. Yeah. He touches your bum.
It's a butt joke.
Yeah, if he hadn't rolled a 17, it wouldn't have been the bum. Anyway.
Sarnorin slipped and then was like sliding down. You had to make a check, so both of you are now like. I mean, yeah, you're
But-
on a rope. I don't know what to tell you.
After that close call, the rest of you are able to descend without issue, and all of you find your feet solidly on the ground
Got my
at the
feet
bottom
back.
of this massive pit in the center of what appears to be a crater.
Cool.
Can we take a break here real quick?
Or
Or I'll just go to the bathroom.
We got like 15
yeah,
minutes.
if you want to go to the bathroom
Oh,
real
we
quick,
do
you
only
can.
have a few
I mean,
minutes. Okay, I'm going.
that was the second thing I was going to ask. I don't know. Yeah, we'll probably still end at like the 3-hour mark there.
Yeah, my COVID shot has me feeling real sleepy right now.
Oh,
Yeah, you're
sleepy
good.
COVID
You're good.
shot.
Mm-hmm.
More for next time. I'm okay with that.
Alex, while I was descending, I'd like to kind of like use that last bit of the true sight to look around.
Okay, you would have just a little bit left, but glancing around quickly, you can see that the edges of this crater are indeed cobblestone, and starting from the edge of the crater, you can actually see what looks to be a forest extended out before you. The trees that make up this forest are brown with no foliage, and the ground retains no dead leaves or anything of that nature. The more you look at them, you begin to realize that they're not so much trees as they are roots extending from the ground and trying to find whatever nourishment they can.
Oh, very, very interesting. Okay.
As you continue to look around, you see a figure near the edge of the crater, looking back down at all of you. And although you can see quite clearly, you give yourself a moment to check and double check your own sight as you stare Milvy in the face.
Wait, okay, wait. explain to me where she's at again? At the edge of the crater?
At the edge of the crater, kind of looking down at all of you.
Oh, looking down? Oh, I'm so confused.
Well, a crater is a
Milvy?
bowl shape. You guys are in the center of the bowl shape.
Yes.
Yeah, so she is looking down.
Is that Milvy?
Do you know her?
We see this, or is it just Arsinoe who sees this?
Arsinoe is able to see it because she's got true sight out 120 feet. I would say that
Can I
Never mind.
can I discern her facial expressions in any way?
Arsinoe
or-
saw Milby.
Oh, she's down here?
Mhm.
Alive?
She's looking at
No,
us.
she's so Milby's looking down on us, so we're going down.
Think about her playing the road.
Looking out at Milby's expression, it's not what you would have expected from a friend. Her face is serious, and as she looks down at you, you get the sense that she is also looking down upon you. Her eyes turned downwards as her face tilts upward a bit.
Where is she?
At the edge of the crater that you descended into.
Above where the rope is?
Yeah, so the rope ended in a bowl-shaped crater, and Milvy is at the edge of that crater.
But where she's at is below where the rope started.
Yes.
Like she's not up.
Yes,
under
yes,
it.
yes.
Okay.
She's somewhere between the bottom and the
So,
top.
Does she look like she could be under the same mind control?
Make an Arcana check. It's hard to tell. But again, it's not the welcome you would have expected from a friend. And actually, you can't see very clearly. Arsinoe is the one that can see it because she has true sight.
Got it.
So we don't know that she's there currently.
Can I make the Arcana check?
Sure, yes.
Okay. Well, Arcana's not very good, but we'll try.
Quick question.
Uh-huh.
She only has a
Counterspell
+9 instead of a
doesn't
+10 in
work
it.
on something that's already been cast, right?
Correct. Cheryl, what were you asking? I'm sorry.
I was teasing
Good joke.
Becca.
Okay.
She was like, "I'm not very good in it," and I was like, "Well, you've got a +9 instead of a +10, so yeah, not very good."
I don't. It was 14 total.
Okay.
Better than my 4.
Something's not right with her. It doesn't appear to be the same thing that was going on with the dwarves, but you can't help but feel it's probably related.
Are you telling us that she's there?
Yeah. Who am I? Yeah, Taffy is
Closest
right
to me.
behind me. Yeah. So while everybody's like sitting down, I'll just go slower and like wait until Taffy's a little bit closer to me to like whisper it to her and tell her to tell others, but not to yell it.
Okay.
So
then we're gonna
we
play telephone up the rope.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, y'all are off the rope. Y'all are at the bottom.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well
So-
then we'll play telephone standing up.
Well then, yes, yeah. Then I'll tell everyone.
can I make her out? Like where she is, or no?
She's too far away for you to be able to see.
We
Is
could
she
go
like
fly to see
watching
her.
us?
Yeah,
I
she's
could-
watching us.
She
If I could
is.
see her, I might be able to try and dispel whatever hold might be on her.
You might be able to get over there. Is the bowl like super steep to where you can't climb?
Not
up it?
necessarily. No.
Well then, let's try to go over there.
Yeah, I would like to walk in
should-
that direction until I can see her. Stopping if like someone is like, "Oh, she don't like that."
Okay. You approach.
So Arsino, do you want to keep watch then? Like
Yeah.
watch Milvy as he approaches.
Yeah, I guess maybe like I don't know. Should I go with you? Because if she does run, I can run really fast.
If you do, then I would suggest you stay a little bit behind me in case like there's like a range. You know,
Yeah.
Cheryl would say like just in case I get affected for being too close.
Yeah, you don't want
Okay.
both.
Okay, let's try this. I did not expect this at all.
As you approach Cheryl, she realizes that you now know she's there. She says, "It appears, just as I have, you all have made your journey for no reason."
What do you mean, no reason? Do I see her? Do I hear her?
No, you didn't come with us.
Who
Do I hear her, though?
who are you?
You might be able to.
Okay, I'll let them handle this then. If I didn't go with them. If I can't hear it.
I'm not who you think I am.
You're not Milvy.
Is that Milvy's body?
I've had lots of names. Milvy is the most recent.
Are you the one doing this to the dwarves?
Doing what?
Inside check.
Inside check that. Sorry, I wasn't
Yeah.
pressing the button.
I'd also like to go up with them now that I can tell that they're like talking to her.
Mhm.
I want to go with them so I can partake in the conversation.
How close is she letting us get to her?
At this point, you guys are about 60 feet away. She hasn't backed up or shown any signs of wanting to.
And we,
but she
and we
also
can
hasn't
see her
approached.
now, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I rolled a 24 on my insight.
What were you insight checking? You were checking.
I asked if she did that to the dwarves, and she said did what or something.
Yeah.
She knows exactly what you're talking about. And yes,
I
she
would
did it.
like to cast dispel magic on her at the 4th level.
Her face goes from a light smirk as she drops into a scowl. Her gaze turns downward upon you, and her lips move, but Milvy's voice is not the one you hear. Instead, you hear a voice in your head.
What the fuck? All of us or just Sam?
All of you. Your foul magics will have no effect on me.
We've heard that voice before.
We have where? Morgan, help me.
We have. Is that old boy?
Mammon?
No.
Okay.
No,
we
is
have heard
that-
it, though.
Mamon.
But is that okay? Is that from the pit, the original pit?
I mean,
Also,
our characters would recognize
yeah.
it, right? Yeah.
Have we heard
No,
this
they
before?
wouldn't actually.
Wouldn't know what?
Don't worry about it.
No.
I would tell you. I would tell you
Tell me what?
if this
I
was
can't tell
something
you.
important or not.
I was asking what
I only
Sam
have a
said.
certain number of
I was
voices,
asking
dude.
what Sam said that you said no
Oh,
to
yeah.
because I didn't hear him. I don't know what you said no to.
Alex.
What did you say, Sam?
If our characters would recognize this voice.
Okay, and
in
you
our
said
head.
no.
No.
Okay,
Okay.
moving on.
Alex is like, I can only deepen my voice so much. Leave me alone.
No, that's fine.
You're only alive so far as I want you to be. Do not tempt me.
Who are you?
The lost soul.
As I said, I have had many names. Today, I am Milvy.
What's your original name? Also, you picked Milvy as your name?
My name.
Do it,
all
Alex.
those years ago.
It's gonna end the episode right after this.
Was zealous.
And that's what I'll pick up next week. Let me just go ahead and say it now.
No, not yet, not yet.
And then he dies.
You guys still got some talking to do, man.
I don't even know what to say. I wasn't expecting this.
You said we came here and we will find nothing just like you did. What were you looking for? Or was that simply a
The
lie?
same thing you came in search of.
Truth?
Yes. The truth.
I want to inside check that.
All right.
Oh no!
It was so close to a 19, and then it landed on a 3. I rolled a 9 total.
Seems legit. I mean, what else is down here?
But as you can see,
Milvy motions to the crater that you stand within.
the truth is all but gone.
Does this crater look like it wasn't always here? Like something was blown up?
This crater, because your characters would know this, especially Ren, looks just like the ones that you've seen at Salvation.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And inside of
Yep.
the
Yeah.
chasm
like
that you've crossed. The ones that swallowed up your acquaintances, Ren.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you doing this?
Alex, you made everything connect.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm not sure I have to answer that question.
Did you create these chasms?
In a way,
Well, then why did you create it if you were here looking for what it destroyed?
Were you trying to swallow it? Trying to make sure no one else ever finds the truth?
What do you want?
it's simple, really. All was once born from the void,
You've said that in an intro.
and in time, it will turn to nothing once more.
Foreshadowing.
Does that also remind me of the like black like drops that like swallowed all of the color from the vision that I had like a while back? Would I relate that to a void?
Alex is trying to remember
You
what he
could.
meant by that.
No. I know exactly.
I knew exactly what I meant.
That is up to Arsenoe to interpret. But
I gotta find it again.
yes, Sam, I do know.
Cheryl's gonna glance to Sarnoran as kind of like a what you usually are full of words. What you got?
You full of words.
like you are very opinionated, very smart. You've done lots of research on lots of things.
Are you saying that with a glance?
Well, it's kind of like a desperate help us out here, bud. If you can, obviously.
I mean,
You do not take that as like a you have to say something. That is more of like a Cheryl is scared.
for Alex, from my experiences, would I have been able to make some form of connection with anything that I've gone through up to this point?
Make a history check.
Okay. Nice. 25.
Your mind is racing with the possibilities. Your first instinct, based on what you've heard, is that this, in some way, could be the World Eater. This could be what was written about in legend, and yet it seems content with letting you speak. It seems content with
Weird.
not yet devouring as it was foretold.
I can't even handle what is happening.
So, have you anything left to say before your death?
All the things, but I don't know where to start.
Yeah, no, I don't believe we're gonna die here. So if you think you're gonna do that, I'd go ahead and just stop that right now because it's not gonna happen.
Let them leave. And I'm gonna motion towards Tilly and Chick.
Cena.
Cena.
Yeah, that
John
one.
Cena.
John Cena.
Jenna Cena.
I was about to say the same thing.
Oh, but are they not your enemy?
Doesn't
Are
really
they
matter.
not the
They're
ones
merely-
that set
they're-
this all in motion?
They're merely children.
That
They
one-
followed us here.
That one
Didn't you
Cena
set
is
this in
like,
motion?
I'm not a freaking child.
Death will come for all eventually. Some sooner than others.
You make a good point. I would have also motioned to Taffy. I forget that Taffy's 11 sometimes.
A child.
A child.
A child.
So, wait, I'm sorry. Aren't you also the one that's wronged here? Don't you want your name cleared?
Cleared for what?
Or have you now accepted that and are enjoying being the void? Being that swallows and devours. It was distorted throughout time.
As you say this, and see Milvy smirk and almost like wickedly smile in response, you see that this creature is relishing in the recounting of their misdeeds.
I am going to start. I'm going to tell Tilly and her sister and Taffy, start getting out of here.
Okay.
Yeah, run.
How far does the rope go down? Would be able to reach it?
Go down.
So,
You're at the
It touches
top.
the ground.
Down. Does
Oh,
the
100
rope-
yeah,
feet.
yeah,
Would
yeah.
I be able to reach it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
It's
know-
but-
coiled up on the ground, so it
Yeah.
extended all the way down.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. I'm
As
gonna,
you begin to turn and leave,
I'm gonna put them ahead of me, and I'll
He
bring up
says-
the rear.
Oh, now I don't believe I can allow for that. You came seeking the truth. And that is enough to warrant your death.
I'm gonna cast the wand of invisibility on Tilly and Cena.
okay. As you begin to do this, you have just enough time. Milvy takes out the stone that you've associated with her. It's now gleaming with a blue light. As the light cascades out of it, it almost looks like there's a liquid inside of it
Is this
that
a
forms
stone
ripples.
from the one shot? God damn it, Alex.
Arsinoe, you, in your last moments of true sight,
Oh, yes!
are able to see
Oh, yes!
Oh, yes!
Milvy gleaming in the light, so bright that even your true sight is almost blinded by it. And as she glows, she rises into the air, coursing with unlimited amounts of power. The light pulses, and she drops back down to the ground below. She seems unchanged, but your true sight fades. And as you open up your own two eyes, you see this creature. Boop, boop.
Show it on Zoom.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say, I can't see it. Oh, no!
A giant being that nearly boggles the mind
And this is where he's gonna leave it tonight.
appears before you. Tentacles coming out of nearly every part of its body.
Oh, yeah.
Several strands of face of smaller tentacles extending from its face, ending in small gleaming dots of light, in 3 eyes arranged in a row leading up. Its toothy maw now opens in a circle. Rin, you are reminded of the small statues that the fishmen had in the ice cave.
Ooh, is it statues of
This
the
is
crab?
their god.
Zheles
He looks
is
at
a
all of
fish
you.
man?
Yeah, I don't
He
believe that.
says-
That was lame.
Prepare yourself for nothingness.
Zheles was a fish man?
Jerry was a race car driver.
And that is where we will end our session
Ah!
with this badass music. Yeah.
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 2 questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zheles was a fish man?
Zealous is whatever this is.
Second question. We gonna be leveled up next session, right?
You guys haven't done very much to warrant experience.
Spinning a
I
mark
read
on
a lot of
mountain,
words.
Working out.
What?
And fighting another fish man? Yeah.
Talking politics?
You did do that, yes. But yeah, I was so waiting for you guys to get to this point
I
for
cannot
such a
believe
long
you
time.
linked everything together like
Oh, it's
that.
way more linked than you even know. It's so crazy.
Yeah.
There's
But I
like,
also don't believe that Zheles is a fish man.
I think that's too lame.
Because
I'm
I
not
thought
into
he
that
was
one.
I thought he was a...
I think the fish people think he's a fish man, but this is like a being beyond just
I think
fish
he
man.
was a tiefling.
No.
With the whole Wrath of Zheles, the whole city is tieflings. You're playing mind games with me and I don't like it.
everyone still in the chat, thank you so much for sticking around. This has been definitely a pinnacle that we've been working up to for our sessions thus far, and I
I'm
cannot
still
wait.
confused.
Yeah, well, there are many answers to be had in the city of Verndarim. Unfortunately, it appears that some of them have been destroyed.
Let's raid someone.
Oh yes, thank you.
Dork tails.
Before that, I will say goodbye to all the YouTube people who are watching
yes.
this later. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. If you
Farewell.
haven't already, please drop us a like, give us a subscribe so you don't miss any of our content.
Ring the
and yeah.
bell.
Oh yeah, ring the bell.
Ring the
That's the
bell.
other thing. Do that as well, and go out there and make some chaos.
Yeah.
Woo!